All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me today. Welcome back. Here we are on episode 4. We took a little bit of a break after that last bit, and here we are now in Karanos, picking up some new quests. So let's see what we've got. This guy's standing right next to us.
Well met.
Beer Basted Boar Ribs. Nothing my tavern patrons enjoy more than some beer basted boar ribs. Only problem is, the local trapper, who used to bring me supplies, enlisted in the king's army to help with the war on the Alliance front. Maybe you can help me out. If you bring me 6 crag boar ribs and a Rhapsody malt from the tavern here, I'll give you the family recipe for my famous beer basted boar ribs. Not to mention a free sample. The secret's in the malt. Alright. So,
Be good.
let's hunt those down for our man here. And that's probably just from the boars that we've been killing. He told us to get the malt inside the brewery, so we'll get that after we've got the ribs and turn it all in together. We've got a quest over here.
Greetings.
I wish the snow would just all melt away. It's always getting my robe wet and messing up everything. A change of heart. Hey Warlock, may I ask you for a favor? I know I'm here with Grimriz and all his dark magic, and this will sound strange, but I've always wanted to be a blacksmith. Okay. You probably aren't thinking most gnomes go for engineering. Since I first laid eyes on the beauty of Ironforge, I dreamt of becoming a blacksmith. The heat emitting from the forge, clanging of hammers to heated metal, the glint of a finely crafted blade, that is a life for me. Warlock, will you take this letter to Thomas Deepforge for me? It is my application to join the Blacksmith Guild in Ironforge. He's probably near the Great Forge working with the new trainees. Alright, so that wants us to go to Ironforge. Which we're not going to do right away, but we will pick that quest up and do that eventually along the way here. Looks like we've got another one maybe inside this building here. Oh no, right outside. Okay.
Talk to me.
Tools for Steel Grill. Belden Steel Grill owns a local machine shop, and he's the best siege engineer tech there is, but he's not forgiving to his tools. I swear he almost breaks more arc light spanners than we can supply him. We just filled his last order for tools. If you deliver it to him, I'm sure he'll make it worth the effort. His shop, Steel Grill's Depot, is just northeast of Karanos, and it's a local haunt for veteran siege engineer pilots. So keep your eyes open. Keep your ears open for opportunities while you're there. Okay, so this is northeast. Let's see. Okay, that's just right around the corner here. And looks like if we cut through, we'll get some of those boars. So off we go. We're also interested in finding out if our imp is going to cooperate now. We had some trouble getting him going. And then he seemed to work fine. So let's see if that's going to be the case now. Is he going to... Yes, he's doing as we expected and just casting without us having to command him. So that is nice. We do have some rested experience. Not too much. We weren't gone all that long. But hey, every bit helps. Alright, it looks like we've got the turn in here, and there's a bunch of quests to pick up. So that's nice. We're going to have a good load of quests to sort of get done all at once. So we'll go right down the line here. 1, 2, 3.
How are you?
Stalking Jetstream. I'm preparing to start a mission for the Siege Brigade. It's a long one, and I need to stock Jetstream with a month's worth of supplies. So while Steel Girl is working on my tank, can you do some hunting for me? I'll need some fur for bedding and boar meat for food. If you can get meat from the boars and fur from the bears, you can find them both in the snowy fields south of the Grizzled Den. Okay, so we can do that. It looks like we need we need boar ribs, and now we need boar meat. So that is nice.
What's on your mind?
The Grizzled Den. Driving a siege engine isn't for everyone. It takes an iron grip and nerves of steel. Lucky I have both. How about you? How's your metal? Want to prove it to me? Well, I'm looking to make my engine, Troll Plow, a little more cozy. How about you help me get heaps of Windigo manes from the Grizzled Den, west of Karanos. Those manes would make a great rug for the Troll Plow's inside deck. Okay, so it looks like the Grizzled Den is to the west, and he said to go towards the Grizzled Den as well. So everyone wants us to go to the same area. I like when that happens. Oh, there's a fourth one back here too. Well, I guess a third pickup, and then the fourth one is a turn in.
On your mind?
So we have ammo for Rumble Shot. Hegnar Rumbleshot sells guns off of the road to Anvilmar. Riflemen and mortar teams spend a lot of time practicing out near his shop, and he's always needing fresh ammunition. But the last crate of ammo I sent him got lost along the way. My courier said he was camped near the Grizzled Den. Here we go again with the Grizzled Den. I guess we're definitely going to check out that place. When Windigo chased him away, and the fool left Rumbleshot's ammo behind. Can you get the ammo and take it to Rumbleshot? He's been waiting on it, and I'm sure he's running low.
Watch
Okay.
your back.
So once again, some more stuff in the Grizzled Den. We'll see what that place is all about. And we've got our turn in here. You look a little young to be a siege engine pilot, but no matter. Do you need something fixed? We'll take a number and get comfortable. I'm working on a couple engines right now and won't have time for another job for at least a few days. Or were you here for something else? Yeah. I'm delivering your tools, buddy. You have my tools. Well done, lad. Well done. I just broke my last Fang ratchet an hour ago, and I need one of those to finish the repairs on Pilot Stonegear's siege engine. You did a good thing by lugging those tools here. Okay, well.
Be good.
Is he going to have a follow-up as well? Doesn't look like it. Alright. I think we've got enough to keep us busy for a while in any case. So the Grizzled Den west of Karanos. So let's head back to Karanos and then Karanos, and then we'll head west from here. The dots on the map sort of are all over the place and aren't telling us too much of where to go. So we won't get too caught up in those, and we'll just head in the direction we've been told. So looks like one shadow bolt on these guys is pretty good. See, what I wonder is, if we make him go attack first, is he gonna tank for us? I know the imp is more for DPS than tanking, but he has more HP than we do, so I don't see why not. I'm not sure what his armor is like. Alright, we've already got all the boar ribs. That was quick. But we also do need boar meat, so we'll keep going with these guys. Yeah, he seems to tank just fine, and then they switch over to me, which actually I like splitting up the damage like that. That's nice, because then we're both regenning. We're sort of maximizing a regen, maximizing our longevity. So I'm not too upset with that. Let's head down here. You know what we are going to do quickly, because we have to go just west of Karanos. And all we need to do is pick up this malt from the inn and turn in this quest. So we're going to do that before we head out. Is this one? This is the inn. This will take just a second here. And that's also, it should just about level us, which will be nice. we'll head out there a little bit better off than we came.
How are you?
Let me browse your goods. We also should empty our bags. We haven't done that in a bit. So we'll grab a malt. And we will... we don't have too much to sell off, I guess. Maybe we did do that before we left last. We must have. Now that we got this other pouch, I think I'm going to move all of my food and water into there. Things that are going to be hanging around for a while. That's about to get used up. Do we need... Those foods are the same, and I don't think we need more than 10 at the moment. So let's just sell those up to open up some bag space. And a tiger's eye. You know, I really should... you know what? We're just going to sell that to the NPC. That is something we probably should put in the auction house, but I'm not sure what the economy is like on this server. So for right now, we're just going to NPC the low-level stuff. And when we get some higher-level items, we'll test out the auction house. But here we have Beer Basted Boar Ribs turned in. And that's going to give us even more food. And a recipe that we can't learn just yet. So, I guess I'm glad we just sold off some food so that we could pick up more. But they're both the same. Should we be holding on to this? We're not doing blacksmithing. And I don't know that we're going to sell this stuff. Let's just free up a bag slot for now. We'll research a little bit, look into the market, and see if we're making mistakes selling this stuff off. But for now, we're not going to worry too much about it. We're just going to sell that right off. We will use that because we are going to get cooking somewhere along the way. I guess when we go into Iron Forge, which one of our quests is bringing us there, I think at that point we will pick up all of our professions. Oh, that's interesting. We've got another quest to pick up over here. Are we constantly missing picking up quests? Or are they just appearing once we leave and come back? I'm not too sure. Frostmane Hold. I'm behind on my report and could use your help. I just managed to find where the trolls are holed up, but I saw so many trolls I was afraid to go in. Here's what I need. Go down to the cave, poke around inside, kill a few of the trolls, and then come back here. Take the road north out of Karanos. When you get to the bridge, follow the frozen river west until you reach Ice Flow Lake. You'll find Brunel Village to the west bank. The hold is southwest of the village. Okay.
Safe travels.
So that's even further west by the set. That's kind of northwest of here. And first we're headed west to go to whatever that place was. But, you know, I see another quest to pick up here that we either missed or has just opened up now that we've leveled. Whichever the case may be. Well, that's interesting. This is just sort of off. Oh, hello. We're sort of off into the wilderness that it wants to send us. Unless it's inside here. Okay. Oh, it looks like it is there. There we go. Razzle Spry Sprocket. Operation Recombobulation. Upon further analysis of the Gnomergan situation, it would appear as though we not only failed to eradicate the Trogs, but we also happened to turn most of the gnomish race into horrific, mindless, evil-doing leper gnomes. Okay. Ozzy and I plan to reverse the horrible leper effect with our latest invention, the Recombobulator. The machine is almost complete, but we are in dire need of some restabilization cogs and gyromechanic gears. Retrieve some of them from the leper gnomes out in front of Gnomergan for us. Okay.
Alrighty then.
I don't know where Gnomergan is, but Perhaps we'll figure that out in our travels. And now we can head, I guess, back into Karanos, and then just west we should find the Grizzled Den, where we're going to be able to do a bunch of pickups, and Rumpleshot's ammo should be out there. I think, yeah, the Windigo mains, and plenty of boars. So let's head out there. Sure enough, the Grizzled Den. Alright. Seems like we took the back road in or something. Or maybe there's just not a path. This is just open wilderness, I suppose. That would make sense. Oh, we'll throw that on there and help our guy out. And this looks like it could be a site where that stuff was left behind, but I'm not seeing it. So perhaps there are a few sites out here. We'll keep poking around. And here's a boar for us.
Can't we all just
We will get our imp tanking him first, and then he'll probably switch to us after a couple of hits. Or right away. And we'll spread out the damage that way. I think it's going to help us get our Shadow Bolt off. If we're not tanking, we're not going to end up getting our cast slowed down. Or restarted, as it were. And that should help our cast speed. See, they don't seem to be... Yeah, okay. Okay. So they seem to want to bounce back and forth between the two of us. Which is just fine with me. What is this? A snow leopard and a bear. Well, we need the bears. So we'll clear out the snow leopard, I suppose. And he's only a level 5. So I think we're going to try and not Shadow Bolt. And just using the knife. Yeah, with the imp's damage, I think only things that are maybe our level or higher are going to require us to Shadow Bolt at this point.
Do I have to?
Unless he resists. Oh, he didn't resist us. He resisted the imp, so maybe we'll get a Shadow Bolt on him. Just to speed him up. I suppose we don't need any sort of strategy set in stone. We'll just change it up per thing, per mob we kill. You know, based on if they're resisting attacks and whatnot. Probably could have done with a Shadow Bolt on this guy.
It's not you. It's not you. It's me.
But that's alright. He didn't have any drops for us. So we will turn around. It looks like now that just looks like it's going back up to Karanos. So we don't want to head that way. So we'll wander through here. There's some more boars. We do still need the boars for their meat. How far away can I tell him to attack? Okay, so he'll just walk into range of anything if I tell him to. That is useful to know. Maybe we'll test out just how far we can send him. Although, of course, we don't want to send him too far, because then we're risking pulling stuff that we don't really see. Like sending him to that black bear, that's a little risky.
This was not in my contract.
And he's talking to us. He didn't really like that plan. Okay. So he can chase things down for us and bring them to us. That's fine by me. Oh, see, we almost missed this guy over the hill. Oh, but he didn't miss him. That's interesting. He started casting before I even told him to. So he's on aggressive. Maybe that is why? Maybe we should put him on defensive. We're going to put him on defensive for now and see what that does for us. We still need some bears, so why don't you head off and take that guy. And there are plenty of things around here for us to kill. Plenty of bears, plenty of boars, some peace blooms. Of course, we can't do anything with that just yet. But it's interesting that they still grow in the snowy tundra that we're in now. Throw a shadow bolt on this guy because he wasn't hitting us. So if we're not getting hit, I have no doubt that DPS wise shadow bolt is far superior to our knife. But if we're getting hit and we're constantly getting our spell interrupted and restarted, that's when I'm not sure the fastest way to go about it. Okay, this is just a level 5 guy, so we'll skip the shadow bolt here, we'll get our mana back. And we'll knife him down. So now we're all set with the bears, we just need boars. And I'm not seeing many boars in this direction. It looks like maybe this... maybe it keeps looping around, but I think we might double back and see if we can go in another direction for some of the boars that we need. And we also... Okay, so we had left the Grizzled Den. We're back in the Grizzled Den now, which is what we need, because we haven't seen any of these Windigos, but we do need to find them. This guy is kind of cool looking, isn't it?
Really necessary.
Juvenile snow leopard. Yeah, that's a pretty cool looking mob here. I like that. Oh, sorry, we had to kill Yeti. Oh, he did quite a bit of damage there too. Wow, for a level 5, that he hits hard. Okay. Yeah, now we're back into the boars. Yeah, okay. Here is a Windigo. I really don't know how to say any of these words, I'm just making them up. So, I apologize for the people who are getting mad that I'm not pronouncing all this stuff right. I just don't know how. But we seem to have found them. This almost looks like... I don't know if this is a full-on like dungeon cave or just a small little area. But there's a bunch of them here. So maybe this will be quick getting what we need. And these are big looking guys. I'm assuming they're going to hit pretty hard because he looks scary. But he's just a young one, so maybe not. He really didn't get much of a hit off, so I guess we can't judge by that. See, I'm worried. This seems like it's blocking the view. Yeah. I don't know what's around that corner. So we'll send the imp in first. We'll let him decide if it's safe to attack here. Alright, so it looks like there wasn't anything else hiding in there. And this is a level 7 full-grown Windigo. And so he's got a main. Maybe the young ones don't have mains? I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Alright, so I don't see anything hiding ready to jump on us. Oh yeah, we do. There's 2 over there. Let's try to pull this guy first, I think. We'll do it that way. I wanted him to chase after us because I wasn't sure the pathing that our imp would take if I sent him in there first. And I don't want him to aggro the other guys down here. Got a healing potion. So that is our first healing potion. I haven't set up the hotkeys. We're going to have to do that our next trip to the inn. But for now, we'll just throw that on anywhere on our hotbars just so we can grab it quick in an emergency. Oh, there's a bunch of them. I don't know. Don't know how many are going to pull here. Alright, just the one. That's a good thing, as far as I'm concerned.
What's in it for me?
Yeah, we're going to have to set up our hotbar to be the the number pads for our potions and get things how I like them. But we're not going to do that out in the field. This is probably going to take a while, so we'll do that when we get back to somewhere safe. Maybe when we get to Iron Forge or back to the inn or something like that. But for now, so it looks like we are headed into a cave here. I don't believe this is going to be Frostmane Hole. This must just be the Grizzled Den. Which is interesting because when we were out in the field, it called it the Grizzled Den. But you know, it does make sense that the den would be a cave system. So I'm going to go ahead and call this the actual Grizzled Den. I'm picking up a whole bunch of food. And different consumables. Those are always good. I'm always happy to get them. So this does seem to be working. Letting the imp cast first, giving him maybe a second to casting before we start. Sort of pulls aggro towards the imp at first. Maybe lets the imp take a hit or two, which allows us to get our other casts off quicker. And spread out the damage. So I am liking the way this goes here. Yeah, we're, you know, me and the imp are basically staying almost at full health. And these guys are, you know, they're a little bit lower level than us, but they're not pushovers by any means. This guy switched to us a little bit sooner. Okay, so we're 6 of 8. So I don't think we're really going to have to go all that deep into this cave. It looks like, I'm not sure how far back it goes, but it goes all the way off the mini-map there.
Oh, shit, it's a little guy.
Yeah, it looks like maybe the level 7s just head straight for us no matter what. I don't really... But as you see, if we tank them full on the entire time, they do a little bit of damage to us. And I think this opens up, and there's a bunch in there. Yeah, this opens up to a nice big area here. So I think we're going to turn around from here because we are at 6 of 8 on the mains. And I don't want to get too deep into a cave system that's going to take us a long time to fight our way out of when we don't necessarily need anything in there. And we've got a whole list over here of things that we need to collect. So we'll head out. Looks like this guy's headed in. He left us one here. Hopefully we get our last main off of this guy. Otherwise we can just camp these spawns that are out here until we get our final main. But yeah, it says they're an 80% drop, so we've got a good chance of getting here. So of course we don't. That only makes sense. There's a bunch of dead bodies out there. Alright, so we also, while we are here, we need to find this ammo. Which actually, now that I look at it, I see this is purple and we've got a purple dot on the mini-map. So we're just going to follow that and pick up his ammo for one of our quests. So this is the camp. I feel like this is the camp that we were already at. Oh, here is the crate though. Did we miss that? Oh, am I blind? Am I blind while I play this game? Are we missing all of this stuff?
I can't carry anymore.
Or are they just not there when we get there? And of course now we can't carry it. Oh, we had picked up another pouch along the way. I did not even notice that. But that is perfect timing. Perfect timing for a new pouch just as we run out. We do need one more chunk of boar meat, and there's a boar right here. So we will take him on. And, well, I guess he's going to resist. So we'll make him down. And there's our last chunk of boar meat. So we need one more main. We'll head back. Maybe that group that was just entering will have passed by, and maybe there'll be a couple of respawns for us to take on. Though it looks like there's a bunch of dead bodies laying around, so perhaps not. Maybe we should have gone just a bit further in, and this may take us a while. We were so close to so many of them, and we figured it was going to be easy. But we've got a guy right here. And we're just going to throw another shadow bolt on him and not get anything. Okay, so all of the respawns of the things that we killed look like they're pretty much back. So let's just keep running in here until we get it. If we have to fight our way out and get some extra guys, I'm not bothered by it. But he gave us what we needed, so that wraps up this one. What do we have left then? Frostmane Hold and Operation Recombobulation. Now Frostmane Hold told us road north, follow the bridge. So that's all the way. That is in the complete other direction. We went west of Karanos and it wants us to go north. So let's take a quick peek at the map. Okay, so we've got some turn-ins here and over here to do. Looks like there's some quests out here to pick up. And this must be the, yeah, that's the Frostmane Hold that we're going to head to. And this is the recombobulation things over here. So why don't we turn this in, turn these in, and see what that does for us. Okay, this seems to be the direction to head in. And I think, actually, what we might do, we're going to turn these in, and then we're going to dip into the inn. And I'm going to try to get the hotkeys set up. Because that'd be a nice thing to have ready to go. Now, can we climb that hill? It doesn't look like we would be able to. So, we're going to have to fight a few things here. It looks like this ramp here is how we're going to get up. No, we call it a ramp. This slope. So we'll head over in that direction. I think we could just walk straight past this guy. And, oh, okay, apparently we can't walk straight past that guy. Despite the fact that we tried. But that's quite alright. We'll kill him fairly quickly. And I guess we're not going to be able to walk by this guy at all. So let's just mow him down. It's funny that the bear is not going after the rabbit. You would think he might want to do that. But I guess that's not the case. As you see an earth root over here that we can't currently do anything about. Now we should... Is this going to bring us... Yeah, this is going to bring us back up to the road. And then we can just take the left here. And do we need boars still? We don't still need boars. So we'll just walk by this guy. And straight over to our turn in here.
Well met.
And ammo for rumble shot. I hope you're not here for ammo because I'm almost out. No, we're here to deliver you some. Great, more ammo. Old Lostler shipment finally came through. The ammo might be late, but just like my granddaddy used to tell me, late's better than never. Well, that certainly is true.
Be good.
So there you go. And this guy is a merchant, so we should be able to empty down our bags. Let's see what we can get rid of. So we're currently on 3 foods here that are all the same. So we've only got 1 of those left. Let's just dump that off. And sell off all of these things that we don't need. And same with the malachite. We're gonna sell that off for now. As I said, we'll figure out the market later. This bear meat, I don't remember us needing that for anything, but I get the sense that it's something we're going to be able to cook with. And I do hope to get into cooking and whatnot soon. We do have this, well, it's not on here, but we did have a quest to go to Ironforge. And so I guess we'll pick up cooking when we get there. Got a little bit of a walk to get up to these guys. And then should we go to the inn from these guys, or should we go to Ironforge? I think from here we're gonna run to Ironforge, because then we got to take I don't see a road that heads over here. This is a river, not a road. Oh, should have been paying more attention. Well, now here we are down here. Here we are down here back to Earthroot. But, yeah, we can just get right back up. Yeah. Small little mistake there. In any case, there's not a road, but it did say follow the frozen river. So I guess this river is gonna... well, it's gonna at least get us in the right direction. So that was Frostbane Hold. Yeah. So north, follow the bridge, follow the frozen river until we meet the lake. And you'll find Brunel Village. So we'll check out that village, and we can cut through here as we always have. So that is our itinerary for the next little bit here. Is we're going to turn these quests in. We're going to run up to Ironforge. We're going to pick up our professions. We're going to drop off that quest that's in Ironforge. And then we'll head out to Brunel Village.
No.
But first, these turn-ins. How goes your hunting? Well, we've finished. So, bye Magni's beard. You sure did a lot of hunting. Thank you. Yes. Alright, looks like there's going to be a follow-up quest here. Rejold Barley Brew experiments with his brews. Some of them taste good, some bad, and some, well, some will lay out all but the stoutest dwarf flat. He lives in Brunel Village, west of Karanos. We just heard about this place here. One of his drinks, Evershine, is what I want. It'll help keep me warm when I'm out on the cold road. And the blessed stuff burns so hot I can throw it in the Jetstream's furnace in a burst of power. For a burst of power. That little tactic has got me out of more than one tight spot. Okay, so now...
See you soon.
Now we've got a couple reasons to go to Brunel Village.
You got my attention.
Yep, we went to the Grizzled Den. There are your fleeces. Ah yes, those veins will work great. You show a lot of grit, Warlock. I wager we'll see great things from you.
Watch your back.
Glad he's so confident in us. So is that... Yeah. That is all of the turn-ins and pickups. I don't know if we should be heading out this way. Well, you know, usually the quests will bounce you towards where they want you to go. And everyone's telling us to go out here. I guess this is where Brunel Village is going to be. if that's the way the quests are sending us, they must not want us to go east just yet. So we will do as they want and head up into Ironforge and get our hotbars and professions figured out. Although now that I'm looking at the time, we're just pretty much at a good stopping point. So what I think we'll do, because Ironforge is going to take us a while, I don't exactly know where the professions are to pick up in there, and we'll probably be running around for a little bit in there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get up to Ironforge here now. We'll end this episode, and next episode we'll be questing around Ironforge, picking up our professions, sort of learning the lay of the land. Maybe we'll try to find the Warlock trainer in there, just so we know where we're going to him in the future. Although we do have a trainer that's out by the inn in Karanos, but it would be nice to know where the trainer is in Ironforge as well. So that's what we're going to do next episode. And also the turn-in that we do have, which was that? I guess that's our last turn-in that we have, is to bring Tug's letter to Tormus Deepforge at the Great Forge and Ironforge. A lot of forging going on in that sentence. So that is, I guess we will go do that quest turn-in, and then we will take ourselves a little bit of a break. And as I said, I don't know Ironforge at all, so we are just going to pull up the map and see exactly where this guy is instead of running around forever, because we're going to have to run around a lot to find the professions. So it looks like he's right in the center. Easy enough. Now, how does one get to the center? These just look like not pathways. You have to go all the way over. Is this a pathway? I don't know what that is, but we're right there. Is that what this door is? Perhaps. Yeah, it looks like this is the pathway to the center. Okay, so we figured that out. The Great Forge. And he's going to be in the center of the center. Here he is. Tormus Deepforge. Are you here to learn blacksmithing, friend? No, we've got a letter for you. Takes the letter and reads it. A gnome wants to become a blacksmith. I guess he's laughing about that. It's been a long time since we had a gnome join our craft. Thank you for your effort, human. Here, have a few extra stones for your weapon. Alright, well, this will increase our weapon damage by 2. Great, we're using a sharp weapon. I'm not sure that melee combat's really our thing, but we'll put those to use anyway. But in any case, thanks for joining me here today. I think we're going to wrap up here. And when we get going again, we will be running all around Ironforge, trying to figure out where to pick up our professions. So until then, I hope you have a great day, a great rest of your day.